This is what's called a wonky log cabin. You know the log cabin thing, it's really kind of cool. This is a wonky one because it's a little twisted everywhere. I love this, but it didn't just happen overnight. It happened because of a wonderful product called the Wonky Log Cabin Trim Tool. Now, if you can look, I'm going to lay this on some white fabric because there are some lines on this trim tool that we are going to use, all right? A log cabin, you know, we start at the center, and we do out and around, out and around. We get larger and larger. There's basically 3 rounds that we do for a log cabin. So I want to set him aside for a minute because my log cabin, oh, and by the way, the measurements for everything in this, they are in the instructions for this trim tool, okay? So I'm not going to give those to you. You can measure your own log cabin strips as you go if you like, but if you get the trim tool, you'll have it all right there. So my log cabin starts with, I'm choosing the green because I want to remember what color this is, and then I put an equal size square right next to it. And then we just start building around the outer edge, okay? So from my center square, I have done round 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Now, I have already sewn those together for you. They look like this. This is round 1. This is where we use the tool. Because this tool, and I don't know if we can zoom in tight enough, maybe not, but I'll explain this to you. This tool says round 1A, and then if I turn it around, it says round 1B. We're on round 1, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take the tool, I'm going to take the square that says round 1A, and I'm just going to lay it over my center square like that. So I'm going to trim this off. But here's the thing. I'm left-handed. Most of you are right, so this is easy for you to do. I put this on a rotating mat so I can do this easier for you on camera as a lefty, okay? So I'm going to cut that off and cut that off. Now I'm going back to normal here. Next thing you want to do is rotate this twice. So that's 1 turn, that's 2 turns. And now I'm going to go back to the tool and find round 1B and lay that on the center square, and I will trim this off. But again, because I'm a lefty, I'm going to put it on my rotating mat. It's just a little easier for me that way. So this is round 1, and does it look wonky? Yes, it does. It's what we want it to look like, so I'm happy with that. So next, we're going to build round 2. Now look, always start from where you began. I started with my green piece in the middle and this pink one to the right. It's very important you reorient this on every round. So I want this to be in this order right now. So for my next round, I'm going to lay out this one, and this one is here. This one's up there. This will be round 2. Now, have I done that for you already? Of course I have. Here is round 2. And what it looks like. So now we're ready for the tool again. Just like round 1, there are special blocks on here that says round 2A and round 2B. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to start with round 2A. It's a white square this time, but it really doesn't matter. I've put it around my center square. I'm going to lop these ends off, okay? There's one. Oops. That's better. Then I'm going to turn my piece again, 1 time, 2 times, and I'm going to find round 2B on the ruler now. There it is. So I'm going to lop these sides off next. There's that, and there's that. All right, so that was round 2. Here's where I started from. After 2 rounds, it's still looking nice and wonky. I really love it, and we are almost finished because all there is 1 more round to go. So remember, I started with my green and the pink on the right. Start with that orientation. And my last 4 make the last round. That will make my 3rd round, okay? And yes, here it is. This is the 3rd round, and it's ready to be trimmed. Now, the fun part about the 3rd round is, I'm going to lay this back on white, It's this one. It just says center square, round 3. That's all you've got to do. So I'm going to use this one, lay it on here. I'm going to lop those off, and you can see I can lop all 4 edges of this off right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to rotate my mat, since I'm on that kind of a cutting mat. Rotate this. And finally, this. So as you can see, let's clear all that out. That is the Wonky Log Cabin. I love the result of this. This is just so simple. I guess some geometry teachers work for Creative Grids because they come up with the best stuff. So if you like the Wonky Log Cabin, I hope you will get this tool and give it a try. I hope you'll like us and subscribe to us and give us a heart and all that fun stuff. And here is the tool again, 10-inch Wonky Log Cabin trim tool. Give it a shot and happy sewing.